Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video we will check today's official patch notes. Today is 18th September 2025. I'm live on Twitch, I'm live on YouTube. Without further ado, let's get into it and what we have in this patch. You can see on the left side of the screen, from basement, people just say hi to you because they're my prisoner. Just kidding, by the way. And like I said, live on Twitch and YouTube. Do not hesitate to come and say hi. You can see the YouTube chat. They're mostly just staying AFK, but we have like 100 people on YouTube and approximately 250 at Twitch. What we're gonna do today, we will check the patch notes. It will not be that much long, but it will be interesting to talk about because the class changes. Whenever we get the class changes, it's always good to talk about them. Let's go. We will start with the known issues. Let's check it. Known issues. Is there anything special? Tenebrum, Zephyros, both difficult. Like, there's nothing special. I'm just passing in the known issues. Pearl Shop, Ultimate Premium Enhancement Box, bonus item loot school 20, and enhancement health kit 5 for 3. Like, it's 70% discount. Don't mind the pearls. You know, it can be changed in your server. Once per family. We will just buy it with you. I can show this in game, isn't it? It will be better. Hold up. Let's just go to the pearl shop. 1 per family. Special progression support pack. Let's go. I just got it for you. Let's just get what I will get from this one. I need just something, chat. Like, give me like from 1 to 30. Give me a number. Come on. Come on. 22. Okay, power pot. 22. We're just going for power pot 22. Just say yay. I got 2 outfit bucks. Nice. So I got like 2k cronstones for... That's pretty nice, by the way. That was pretty nice. I get 2k cronstones for half price of one costume. So I paid for like half price of one costume. I got, you know, 2 costumes. Okay, very nice, very nice. I liked it. The other packages, the rare bundle thing, the weekly, other things, as you can see. Let me just get this one for you too. Everything is for content. Oh, I just opened it. I got another one. Mysterious treasure chests. Open. What's going on? I think I'm rich. What am I getting from this one? Is this trash? Or am I the Lulu? Ah, cronstone bundles are here. I'm getting nice cronstones. Okay. And I have this one. This also gave me 500. Fail stacks. So chat, that's rare adventure thing. This is trash, but the other one is good. You can buy that. And there are some value pack and other things for you. If you want, you can go for that. Yep. YouTube, come check your PvE size. A gentle breeze brings daily Logan rewards. They just copy pasted same Logan rewards, chat, from last month. They just renewed. Just passing that. Dalition brings 50% hot time. There you go. For 2 weeks. Yes, it's for 2 weeks. 50% life X buff you have. And also when you go to the Dalition for like 30 energy, I believe. For 5 energy, you can get Cooking and Alchemy Mastery 25 and Cook in Alchemy minus 5 seconds. Cooks. It's good for you. Cook's gonna cook. There you go. Let's talk about the class changes. No. Class changes at the end. Let's talk about the overall game changes, and we will talk about the class changes. Contents. Since the last update increased the maximum contribution points, we have seen a growing interest in earning contribution. In today's update, we have made it easier to gain contribution experience for players with less than 500 contribution points. Additionally, we have increased the CP experience rewarded from the complaint in the main quest, making it easier on new adventurers to earn the used contribution points as they progress. People just asking me, did they just, proportion it and just gave us like, huge amount of experience? No, they didn't give it. You will just, log into game with the same contribution point, but the side drops and all other things will give you more and you will level up it. We will do huge things together with you. Increase the amount of contribution point experience obtained upon completing main quest from Balanus to War of the Roses. Required contribution and experience adjustments. There's a huge list. How much percent that this decreased. Before we go for the Throne of Adana announcement, let's do the tests with you, me. So let's go to Hadel with this class. I have thousands of side drops. Like, let's control that if I can touch the 500. Hopefully I can touch the 500. While I'm just doing this thing, Twitch people, you can size your profile picture. To size your profile picture, the only thing you need to do is just !PP size. As you can see, my profile picture is 2 inches. I will just fire that bot. Where is Crocodolo? All right, where is my which delicacy? There you go. This one 66, 66, 23, almost 666. I have 130k something. Where is it? 100k from this, and almost 30,000 from this. I really wondered that what type of contribution points I will gain from these things. So to deliver this, I need to go to Olvia. To deliver this, again Olvia I believe, yes. To deliver this, it's nearby the Velia. Let's go chat, let's go. How much contribution points I will get. Also I wondered how, like, what type of experience I will gain for, what was the name, for farming. Is this gonna give me some kind of level or something? I can give it to Liana? Oh, okay, okay. We're learning. Like, I'm learning lots of from my chat. So if you want to teach me something, and if you're just like a mommy, want to teach me something, be in my chat. All mommies, especially Latina mamacitas, all welcome. I can give it to Liana. Okay, it's nice. Ah, okay. So here we go. 452 contribution points I have. My experience is 0. I will deliver 4.3k witch delicacy. I'm not expecting much from that. It gave me 1.5 contribution point. I will give 66,623 mysterious catalysts. It will probably give me a lot. Wait, I cannot give it that? Maybe I can do it on Dalishan. Wow. Oh, yeah, I can do that at Dalishan. Contribution point. Bam. All of these ticks, they're contribution points. Come on. How many contribution points I'm getting? I've got lots of them. 475. I've got approximately 23 contribution points from it. And there we go. 130,000 almost. Do you guys think that this will make me 500? Let's learn it together. Yes? We're just learning it together. This should give you 45 plus. Really? No, it just gave me 14. It's okay. Imagine if you spent all this before the patch. Yeah. I told, like, don't use them in before the patch. So, here is the thing. If you watch Quendia, you'll learn. Simple. Let's go and check the other patch details. We have some kind of changes about the Throne of Adana. The matchmaking, or not matchmaking, the, qualification thing. Catalysts are good? Yeah. We are making few changes to the Throne of Adana content, especially in the regards to the final challenger determined in each castle of Adania, sorry. First, to give adventurers more time to plan their participation, we have extended both the registration period and the validity period for Adana Rising tokens. We have also adjusted some settings related to the Dark Fog to encourage more dynamic combat on the battlefield. Finally, the battlefield location for the Throne of Adana in Orbita Castle has been changed. There you go. Before Thursday 00, Sunday, after the changes, Monday 00 to Sunday 00. Adjusted the conditions for displaying the dialog button and to each castle throne for entering the Throne of Adana. Before the changes, button displayed after completing the weekly quest throne. After the changes, button displayed if you have the castle's geographic knowledge. Extended the Adana Rising token validity from 3 hours to 24 hours. Token obtained before the update keep their original duration. Added the Dark Fog mechanic to the game, the Adana selection final challenger versus Adana match. The Dark Fog closes in from the start in the battle until 1 minute before the end and reset each round. So it's like, I don't know, Farsha guys, it will get smaller and smaller and it will force you to fight against each other. We don't know the rates, we don't know how many minutes it needs to be, for one wave. It's getting closer. Reduce the final space inside a Dark Fog by 25% in the game of Adana. Candidates 10 Challenger Battle. Change the combat location for Orbita Castle, game of Adana, candidates and selection battles. So people will fight against each other at this place. So no more just, go on top of something and hide. Ledak, hello? Change the fish catches in this certain region. Fish catches. What? Change the bass can now appear in this Sandil Yizrate Island. Hammer mackerel, like, I don't know, golden albacore from Hedal. Golden albacore? Is this a redfish? As a result, Piraruchu's catch rate has been roughly doubled. Oh, wait. They removed golden albacore from Hedal waters. And Piraruchu's catch, maybe Hedel will be viable because Piraruchu giving you is good amount of, I should test Hedel. Change the pink dolphin can now appear instead of white grouper and albino collectant in the upper grana. What? I didn't understand. Upper grana? So they just some kind of touch the hot spots. As a result, pink dolphin catch rate has been roughly quadrupled. I don't know. Guys, test grana. Okay. Test Hadel. I will test Hadel. Blue Batster and Yellow Courier now be caught nearby the God of Fishing. Change the hammer mackerel so no longer God of Fishing at Valiabich. Hammer mackerel no longer appears. Hammer mackerel? What is this? God of Fishing at Valiabich. Hammer mackerel can still be caught near seas around Velia. Blue bat star and yellow corvina now can be caught near the god of fishing. What is god of fishing? Anyone knows? Blue bat star and yellow corvina can now be caught near god of fishing. God of fishing. It's the NPC near Velia fishing zone. God of fishing. It's Egrin. There's NPC on the... by here? I think around here, maybe. Not listed on map. Oh, okay. Need to go there from Velia. I get it. I get it. So guys, like AFK fishing buffed. Increase the number of the item usable with fairies continuous care level 5 from 20 to 25. So now you can use other buffs. It was needed. Thanks, PA. Add a chance to obtain Lightstone of Fire Twisted when this is Adana, by the way. When crafting purified lightstone via alchemy. Change the price catch fish, especially polka dot stringay and pinecone fish, so they can no longer be delivered via imperial delivery. It was bug, and they're gonna fix it. Added the following items to the exchange list for the Dark Spirit Grid Managed Currency UI. Adamantine Fighting Spirit and Giant Crystals. There you go. Now we checked the Zephyros Castle, and I like the Zephyros Castle. Zephyros Castle trash loot seems buffed. We will do some tests, but seems like maybe we can reach 20,000 per hour. Added a reward mechanic for defeating Beelzebub. It's very long AFK phase. It's like 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes or something. Like you just complete one cycle. I didn't see difference in one cycle. At least like there is no significant changes. But at the end of cycle, you like 2.5 hours, 2 and 2.5 minutes, you wait. It's amazing. It just, you know, takes burden from your shoulder. That's nice. And also when you just kill or activate this thing, like when you just kill the minions, I'll make guide about it. This black area just appears and it will be good for your eyes. Definitely is just good for your eyes. I just ran it for like 10 minutes, one cycle. It felt good. Let's check out what they did in depth. Reduce the damage of certain Zephyros Castle monsters attacked by 20% and increase their guard extra damage by 10%. Added 30% guard extra damage to Beelzebub's attacks. Change the Beelzebub spawn requirements so that one additional group of hatchery monster must be defeated. Okay, a little bit more mobs that you need to kill, okay. Improve the death animation for Shadow Knights to look more natural. Adjusted item drop rates from monsters on Zephyros Castle monster zone to match the new mechanics. So it's some kind, you're killing less mobs. Because of that, they probably increase the rare item drop rates to just, you know, make it equal. Hardened lava chunks dropped by Beelzebub. The Beelzebub trash loot buffed approximately 25% compared to just, you know, balance it. And also the trash loot from the Knights got like 5%, I believe. Is it 5%? Kind of 5%, yeah. Or 10%? From 27 to 29. 7%. Adjusted Agris Fever Point consumption for the following monsters. Tebe, Metis, Shadow Priests from 15 to 14. Shadow Knight 135 to 140. Huh. I don't understand. Does this allow us to use less? Probably maybe a few thousand less Agris we will use at that spot. Like in 1 hour I was using 35k. Today we can do some tests. Widen the Manticore's attacks area. There was problem. You know, the Tenebrum has also AFK phase. They just made this, they just fixed that problem thanks to PA. Now the AFK phase is just AFK phase. You're safe. You're not dying. Reduce the time for the takes the Manticore to be sealed at the altar of ancient outer remnants. Defeat the mechanics ends. It improves that so the remnants are not defeated for a long time. When the Manticore's HP reaches 70 or 40%, the monster zone will reset. Change it so that the ancient outer remnants disappear more quickly after being defeated. There's some kind of changes on Adana sub-quests. I'm just passing that part. Adjusted 4 locations for Node War occupation mod, by the way, in the Calpheon. And before it was here. After the changes, it's here. Because fighting in this place is so hard. Reaching this place is hard. So to make the battle is just, more challenging or more, intense, they just put the fort here so you can attack from these places. You can settle here, you can settle here, settle, it's good. But nobody is doing capped, like uncapped mostly in all servers. People stay on tier 1. Hundreds of guild fight against each other and they're having fun. Huge UI changes from word map many. It wasn't just mentioned in the global lab. So that's why I always saying that even if you just, watch my global lab videos, there'll be a global lab tomorrow. Every Friday we just check global lab, but every Thursday we see additional things or slightly more adjustments, less adjustments from according to the global lab, from the global lab changes, okay? So always try to watch and try to, recommend people to watch these official patch notes. Overhaul the word map thing, rearrange menu button layout, organize with the word map UI 3 groups, function, filter, and mod. Consolidated all filters into a single group, now expand by selecting the filter button at top left on the screen. I can show it in-game to you like this. I think it will be more clear for you. You can see it completely right now, isn't it? There you go, it's your filter. For example, let's just off all of them. You can off everything like that. Like I can say the word map is just more visible. It's better now. That's definitely nice, yeah. And you can just turn them all. It totally depends what you want. It's definitely clear right now. And this place is smaller. This UI is definitely smaller, I can say. Like with this page, relocated key function button, you can tap in the middle. It's not in the bottom right now. It's in top here. Can I change this? I don't want to see contribution points here. I don't know. Horse market, for example, barter info. There you go. Navigation settings, retrieve loop. Ah, okay. Word map is definitely better. Feels good. And mod, as you can see, change the buttons on top right of the screen. These mods, they were already on top right on the screen, but they're smaller. They just match with this part. New UI elements. Edit find my location button and a scroll bar from zoom in and out levels at the bottom right of the screen. At default, zoom shows individual icons. At +3 zoom out, icons grouped by node. At further zoom out, icons grouped by territory. Pressing grouped icons will display knowledge for that region. Wait. Some kind of new. How can I do that? I don't know. Never mind, it's good. Hello Zarka, how are you? This new word map UI thing, 10 out of 10. Very nice. Input to title menu. You can see your titles, as you can see, with the colors. The greatest archer, the greatest Shaya, the greatest guardian. Oh, what a fucking lovely account. Won archer tournament, Shaya and guardian tournament. Can you put menu back to bottom right in the map? I don't know. I think you cannot manage it. No, you can't change it. Web transition changes, fixes. Okay. It's too long. Let's go. It's time to talk about the class changes. So people asking me about PvE tier lists, PvP tier lists. Guys, PA almost every week change classes. Okay? We should just stay calm. If you guys wonder what I'm thinking about classes, I just reacted Garmot's PvE tier list. You can watch it in my channel. But the official tier list prepared by me, you have to wait a little bit more because you see, we got just buff for Corsair, we got buff for Drakania and some other classes. It's not only being like directly damage buff, like mechanical buffs, you know, quality of life updates to the classes. They just changed the classes from roots, and we will talk about them. This man ranked Usa B tier, yeah. So what I want to say something before I start to talk about the classes. Please click that like button and let me know what you think at the end of this video, okay? Likes are very important, okay? Likes are very important on YouTube, and then comments. So, PA should stop. I'm not just saying this specifically for Sorceress. Like all veterans, we're talking about, you know, different contents in the game, and especially for PvP, everyone thinks same. If PA wants to give lots of protections to everyone, give to the every classes. Or if PA wants to, you know, make the game less protected, they should stop give protection to the classes. If you ask me, Sorceress, Saxorg, didn't need those protections and those, you know, things. These are extra. These are just make this Saxorg is meta. Like a dangerous meta. I'm not saying this for only Sorceress, okay? Sorg is the topic of this thing, but there are other classes too in the game. And they are fully protected, iframe, damage, protected CC, heal, mobility, lots of things. And if you're not playing these classes, game is unplayable for you. PvE balance, we're just, you know, getting better and better in every patch, thanks to PA. There are like few classes you know, left behind, and they're just buffing it slowly, thanks. But in PvP, we want to see some kind of consistency. If you want to make game is fully super armor iframe, just do it. If you want to make game is just like less super armor, more front guard and unprotected like in 2019, do it. But this is just making PvP is unplayable for, you know, normal or casual players, or just whoever just, you know, I don't know, worthy for their mains. Like, I don't want to change my main, for example. But right now, my class is unplayable for PvP. And there are lots of classes like that. It's not because of my class. It's because of the other, like, 7-8 classes that you cannot match with them. They are giga protected. They have giga damage. They have giga mobility. They have giga sustain. They have giga utility. You cannot fight against them. It's not about our classes. It's about them. And they're non-stop creating one more, and one more. And it's now Saxorg. Just do it for all classes, then we're done. Or just remove protections, make like front guard and unprotected. I don't know. Yeah, grab nerfed, and you guys are non-stop buffing classes with super armor. I don't know. This is not, I'm not complaining, I'm trying to help PA. CM's GM's watching me, and all veterans, we think same. I mean, even CM/GM team thinks same because they are also veteran. They have giga experience in this game, you know. But we're done. Like, we can't do PvP. If you're not playing those meta classes, it's impossible. In before, they're like one meta class, for example. It was at some certain situations you're countering it. Drak meta, for example. You can grab the Drakania. Yes, class was big pain in the ass, but grab it and kill it. Sack Corsair, for example. Like, there are other classes there. But right now, there is no solution to win against this meta. If you're not playing meta, impossible to fight against. That's why people just whining about PvP. Okay? PA should stop to just add more super armors, from my perspective and from other veterans. Remove most of the super armors from the game, make super armor a unique protection, and let people use their brain. Let's talk about Sorceress. We have focused on improving Succession Sorceress, as she lacked a distinct role in many combat situations. Since her combat style combines both range and melee attacks, we have aimed to make her range skills provide more stable control. To that end, the difficult to use Storming Crow and now be replaced with a Prime Bloody Calamity, which now provides both defensive effects and debuffs to better counter enemies with AoE, crowd control, AoE CC is talking about, and range knockdowns. Additionally, Prime Dream of Doom has been given super armor, allowing it to be cast more safely. Prime Turn Backslash changed so now you can press WC to combo into Prime Violation. It's good quality of life, I believe. Absolute Darkness and the Black Wave. The Black Wave changed the key commands to SRMB. Absolute Darkness changed so now it activates when repeatedly using Sinister Energy. Absolute Darkness removed the magic damage reduction on hits debuff, adjust the skill damage accordingly. Before, this is the thing, after this is the thing, it's like 25% or 30% PvP buff. Yeah. Absolute Darkness increased the maximum projectile range by 60% of previous Absolute Skills level range. You said nerfed grab. Is there a general nerf to the grab effect? All classes grab or still a grab for limited number of the classes? No, like all grabs, they're slower right now. That's nerf. Prime Dream of Doom. Change to now apply super armor while casting. It will be enough if you cast Dream of Doom and wait, you'll be at super armor. In before, when you see that a Sork is just casting Dream of Doom, it's just free to just CC. At least you can try something. Now you can't. You'll just wait like this, throw an iframe. In that tiny 0.1 second, maybe you can CC. But fuck you, you cannot. Change to no longer apply defensive effects when attacking or using imminent doom. Change to cost 100 stamina per second while casting, matching Prime Bloody Calamity. Storming Crow. Change the bound effect to apply PvE only. Change so that the skills with both defensive effects and the debuffs are now from Prime Bloody Calamity and the Blade of Darkness. Change the movement speed debuff from 15% to 20% for 5 seconds. Prime Bloody Calamity added stun attack on number 1, added knockdown attack on number 2. This skill is super armor, by the way. Full casts, like it's like ultimate right now. When he casts the Bloody Calamity, big crowd control. You can easily go in the middle of the people with Succession Sorceress. It's class design. And full SA cast Bloody Calamity will just AoE stun and AoE knockdown. Removed bleeding damage and all accuracy decrease on hits. Prime Claw Flare. Attack and cast speed debuff removed. All accuracy minus 36 for 10 seconds added. It's debuff. Not buff, by the way. Prime Black Wave. Attack and cast speed 20% for 5 seconds. So they're removing 10% and they're just adding 20% to the other skill. Like, what? Like, PA, come on. Like, what type of buffs are they? Stop. Please. Shadow Eruption, Dream of Doom. Perma SA gameplay so lame. 100% agree. Improved now be activated via quick slot with your scythe. Shadow Eruption and Dream of Doom. Good quality of life update. And Shadow Eruption, 1 to absolute. Remove the brief camera slowdown effect when using while idle. And Awakening, the WF Shadow Leap. Now even if you're in a Pro Awakening, if you press WF, wait, it's quick slot, sorry. When in amulets, the WF, if in quick slot, you can instantly go to WF. Blade of Darkness, change the defensive effect forward guard at the start of the skill to forward guard during the skill. Not only start, so more front guard duration. Yeah, like, I don't know. If you do this to this class, do it to the other classes. Give more protection. So make game is full super armor. Everyone just look at each other. Whose dick is bigger? And I'll just throw damage to you. I don't know. Tamer, Beast Rampage skill. Adjusted extra attack motion to match the actual hit detection. Increase the number of extra hits by 1. Increase the activation speed. All round spinner, increase the activation speed. Valkyrie class, we have adjusted succession Valkyrie to enhance your ability to engage or disengage, while also expanding the skill available for combos. Succession Ultimate Arterious Charge now grants immunity to CC from rear attacks, providing an additional option for safely advancing or retreating. Furthermore, improvements have been made so that the Prime Judgment of Light and Prime Divine Power can be comboed together, allowing her to maintain defensive effects while dealing damage in combos. Prime Judgment of Light 1, 2, and 3. 1 to 2 improved so that you can now combo more quickly into Honor Blade with faster motion. Honor Blade? What's Honor Blade? This is the first time I heard that thing. Is this skill? Am I Valkyrie main? Adjusted the slowdown effect on your character's motions when using the skill. Honor Blade. What is Honor Blade? Prime Divine Power. Improved to perform instantly when used via key command. Using via quick slot will activate after initial motion as before. Succession Ultimate Charge. Vusa-sama, welcome. When you just learn Succession, when you use WF in Succession, it will have Q block protection, okay? You will be front guarded and SA. Improved so you can combo more quickly into Punishment, Just Counter, Prime Judgment of Light, and Prime Purification after this. So normally in Global Lab there was some kind of AP buff for this class, and I was kind of happy because in this class there is no AP in the passive, and I said myself they finally equalized the AP of the class, but they decided nope, AP buffs is just reverted. Nobody knows why. Yeah. Nova. Awakening Nova's mobility has been improved in this update. In this previous patch, Twisted Orbit could no longer be used during a cooldown, and movement was removed from Royal Fencing Repost, which weakened Nova's hit and run playstyle, even in Axel. Even in Axel state, sorry. This playstyle felt less distinctive. To address this, without making the class harder to control, we have focused on enhancing mobility around Axel Orbit, allowing Nova to move more freely and effectively. There you go. Axel Break Orbit. Improved to activate up to 2 times continuously from any direction when holding the key command. Applies iframe when activating continuously. Change the motion and adjusting it consecutively. Activation from any direction now okay with the same timing. That's good. Iframe. Twisted Orbit and Axel Twisted Orbit. Change now you can press LMB to combo into Royal Fencing launch during the cooldown. I mean, Nova players, they like these changes. Corsair. I'll come back to Corsair. I'll just left her at last. Let's talk about Drakania. I'll make some kind of why Drakania Sarana become meta video, but in this patch I'll only talk about the patch. The legacy. This is your weapon stance skill. Awakened Drakania has 2 different weapon stances. In 2 different weapon stances, after any skills, if you press space, this is legacy skill, it changes your weapon stance instantly. It has also a passive, effect. If you're in a red form, which is Hexablood form, and it was just giving you 12 AP and 15% attack speed. In the blue form, which is named by Dragon Blood, it was only giving 18 AP. Now they just merge them into each other. No matter which weapon form you are, you will have 18 AP. This is your self buff, okay? You don't have self buff from skills. Self AP buff. And this is the big part. The Dragon Blood form will also benefit the 15% attack speed. This is the big W of the patch. And this will increase, of course, APM. Also, slightly nerf for Awaken Drakanias in PvP because super armor durations are low And most of the super armor skills comes at Dragon Blood, and they will now is faster, which means the duration is shorter. I don't know. It's good and bad, but the good side, and I mean it's way better. Okay, it's good. Like after this change, I can say Drakania's PvE is almost completely saved. Yeah, Drakania's PvE is good right now. But the thing is, people asking me, "Hey, Quindia, can I tag Drakania and play like you?" No. I will be honest with you, you need at least 200 hours to play like me. Like, hard work. Because this is not a class that you can tag and play. I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just trying to show what you're going to encounter with. This is not a class that you can, tag and play. You cannot learn it in 4 and 5 hours. This is the most complicated skill kit in the game, and it takes so much time to learn the transition between skills. And even after the changes of these skills, you still need to improvise. Okay? That improvisation, you can do some kind of brain dead combos. I'll enlighten you soon in my channel. You can create brain dead combos, but to just reach the maximum of the DPS, you have to improvise. You have priorities. That's the situation of the attack speed changes. People asking me that, is this going to affect PvP? No. Don't touch Drakania. If you're just looking for PvP class, Drakania is one of the worst. Don't touch it. In this full protection meta, full CC, full damage meta, you have nothing to do against that. You have no proper protections. You have no protected CCs. Okay. Can I play Drakania average level? If you want, you can play. If you play the class in average, I don't think she offers you S tier results in PvE. Let's go. Hexablood Savage Decree. This is the SLMB skill. PA non-stop buff this class. Like maybe 10 times, maybe 12 times, I don't know. Lots of times this one and the Stormpiercer, they got buffed because these skills were almost, unusable. They were useless, okay? Now they're trying to make these skills like faster, and also they buff PvE damages a little bit. They want us to use these skills to solve the cooldown issues. That's what I understand. So here's the thing. Hexablood Savage Decree increase activation speed for attack 2 and 3 when used continuously. Hexablood Stormpiercer increase activation speed attack number 1 and 3 when used continuously. So attacks faster. It definitely feels faster. It's good. And also another good combo. It's some kind of help for you, and it's also good for brain dead combo. Change that holding RMB combo into Hexablood Stormpiercer attack 2. Normally after Claw, if you just press SRMB, it attacks with second hit of Stormpiercer and then third hit. Now you don't need to do SRMB. You hold RMB until Claw. Keep hold RMB. It will just allow you to use Stormpiercer, and then if you just keep hold LMB, it will use Savage Decree. It's pretty, brain dead combo, but this DPS is just not perfect. But if you do that, you will have no cooldown issue. Dragon Blood Sundering Roar. Increase the activation speed. I have no idea why PA did it. Because nobody is using this skill like with the first animation and attack. No one knows why they did it. And probably will never understand. I mean, I'm just passing this one. Because we're just canceling that initial animation. They did it for people who fail the cancel. Like, how can you fail the cancel? You just use it after lots of skills. I don't know. Knock hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Adjusted skill damage. Savage Decree. There you go. Savage Decree got approximately 10% damage buff. And Stormpiercer got approximately... Let me check it. 5467 divide 4970. Exactly 10% damage buff to the SLMB. For the Stormpiercer SRMB, 40, 34, divide 37. Exactly 10% damage buff. This is BSR skill damage buff. I'm just passing it. For Wukong class, there were cases the Wukong's air buff caused unintended movement, as hitting the enemy with the power pole would trigger a dash in an unwanted direction. Now if you lock Celestial Nectar, the dash effect will no longer activate on hits, giving you more control over how you use the skill. The Summon Shadow effect from Celestial Nectar will still activate regardless of the locked skill. We have also improved it over in the Fighting Buddha state. Now Wukong will move fixed distance just like he does in a normal state regardless of the Wukong's air buff. This change makes it easier to position yourself and apply debuffs in PvP. Change so that when the Celestial Nectar, change so that when this skill is locked, the effect of dashing forward enemies struck with your power pole during Wukong's air will no longer activate. Heaven's Pivot's Shift C skill, now it has Linger SA, and you can just dash out with iframe. It ain't over, the space cancel with anything, now it just leads the maximum distance in any form. So I want to see and I want to check it in game, the Wukong. Where's my Wukong? There you go. It's in Zephyros Castle. I have weapons in it. I want to check that. Did they actually fix the camera issue or they just, you know, keep it same? This class right now in PvE S+, but people prefer to not play it because of the camera bug. Let's control it if we still have that camera issue. When I checked in Global Lab, there was camera bug. Let's check it again. They said that we mostly just fix it. Give me that raw bomb. Okay. Is this fixed? Wait, it seems like it's fixed. Yes. They've fixed it. It fixed, chat. You can play Wukong now. It fixed. Thank you, PA. Finally, in 2 months. Guys, tag Wukong and play. Your new main. Wukong fixed. Nice, very nice. Normally, when you just, you know, do this operation, it not leads you directly in this direction. No, it's the normal one, isn't it? You change camera and your character needs to go there, but your character go here or here. It's just in random locations. Now it fixed. Enjoy. Time to play Wukong. We have Corsair changes. Let's read these ones and talk about the Corsair changes. Sorceress, Dream of Doom, Prime Dream of Doom, Prime Bloody Calamity. Fixed the issue where the skill description didn't display stamina consumption while maintaining the casting. Mystics, Hurricane Kick. Fixed the issue where after the skill pressing LMB would activate Gushing Waters Awakening before the flow of Death Cloud. Main weapon skill. Mystics changed so that attacking with LMB after jumping would always make you land regardless of height. Fall damage based on the height is applied before. Mystics flow strike through. Fixed the issue where your character would flicker when using on high grounds. Mystic added effects to flow strike through to LMB actions after jumping. The Wave Warp skill in Mystic fixed the issue where the text about accuracy remained in the description. A Stroker fixed the issue where you couldn't use the skill certain motions while in idle combat with your main weapon. Fixed the issue where you couldn't activate the certain skills such as Twisted Collision during the certain motions while in idle with your main weapon. The Lan Sacred Dance fixed the awkward animation when used with your Crimson Glaive. Guardian Fierce Distant fixed the animations to match its actual attack area. Wukong Black Spirit Upheaval, Black Spirit Scorch, it all changed the effects to better reflect the Black Spirit Rage consumed. Wukong improved the motion for sheathing weapons. Tab when moving the while combat stance to appear for more natural. Improved the naturalness of certain social actions. Fixed the issue where some skill enhancement key guides were displayed correctly in the gamepad. Fixed the issue where the dismount and the injury effects were not properly applied when hitting target with the Black Spirit Rage skills. Improved the falling motion while an airborne in the Black Spirit Upheaval. Black Spirit Upheaval fixed the issue where the evasion buff was applied to targets and yourself during the skill. It ain't over. Improved the skills so that your character now rotates based on the camera direction in the fighting Buddha states matching the normal state. Fixed the issue with attempting to grapple to the target with more than 2 CC points with occasional results in a successful grab. Wait, did you remove it? Finally! Okay. Fix the issue where someone weren't apply beneficial buffs to self-analyze during the word boss subjugation. Alright. Let's go to Corsair. In PvE, Corsair has seen improvements to skill combos and a rebalancing of damage distribution. Previously, her Abyssal Legacy skill and the skill enhancement Rabam skills contributed significantly to the Corsair's overall damage. As a result, both Succession and Awakening Corsair had to rely on these skills to maximize their damage output. With this update, the damage from those specific skills has been reduced and redistributed across Succession and Awakening skills, while the damage of the main Succession and Awakening skills has been increased. For Corsair Awakening, combos now flow more smoothly, letting you deal more damage by mixing up a wider range of skills. Movement skills like Tide Splitter Patraka and Sun Shielded Patraka have been made easier to use, and Pirate's Life for Me, which is often used before Ocean's Allure, now has a shorter cooldown. However, if you use Pirate's Life for Me while it's on cooldown, its damage will be reduced. No more that spam, I believe. Prime Storming Gale. Improved the transition faster from attack number 1 to 2. Improved the combo faster into Prime Wave Put from attack 2. Before and after, you can see it. Ocean Melancholy. Improved the combo faster into Rising Whirlpool and Tidal Surge. So, like all other class changes, I did good table for you guys. A good visual for you. Let me just open them. This is Succession, I believe. Overflow, Prime, Storming Gale, yeah. There you go. But no. Can you see this? Yes. Absolute Overflow, these are approximate values, okay? Can be 1% up, 1% down. Absolute Overflow, 12% buff. Storming Gale, 12% buff. Wave Put, 5% buff. Tide Kiss, 10% buff. Ocean's Pearl, 5% buff. Captain's Order Open Fire, Prime version, 7% buff. Wave Lash, 5% buff. Wipeout, almost 13%. Marika Spril Soak, 7%. Marika Whale Song, 7%. Absolute Whirlpool, 10%. Absolute Tidal Slash, 8%. Crashing Wave, 5%. Absolute Squall, 10%. Vigor Rush, 6% nerf. Wave Blast, 13% nerf. Rising Whirlpool, 11% nerf. Like these nerfs, I believe it's for Awakening, because in Awakening, using Rabams and the Magnus skills can make the, maybe stance a little bit broken, but these are not only nerf for Awakening. In Succession, these are main DPS skills. I remember that you're using your Rabams, you're using your Magnus. They didn't deserve some nerf for Succession. I mean, I don't know, balance Awakening in a different way. This is just, they just buffed like 10% to Succession, and just 3 main skills maybe nerfed by, again, 10%. So overall, how much percent buff is that? 7%? Already shit class got 7% buff. Well done, PA. This is like, from my perspective, this is very bad patch for Corsair. Awakening. Improved to combo faster into Surface Silencer Patraka. There you go. Before and after, it's faster. I don't know what to say. Captain's open fire is just from 13 to 12 seconds. And add-on is just, you know, now is add-on level 2. Sun Shielded Patraka from 10 to 8 seconds. Pirate's Life for me from 5 to 4 seconds. And in cooldown, it just deals less damage. Awakening buffs. Court of the Scalawags, 9%. Spare No Quarter, 13%. Silencer Patraka, 13%. Sunshielded Patraka, 20%. Cross Mask, 8%. Captain's Open Fire, 8%. Flower Trender Patraka, 2%. Wind Piercer Patraka, 25%. Pirate's Life for me, 5. Ocean Zealot, 4. Close Quarter Charge, 5%. Tight Splitter Patraka, 37%. Entangling Vortex, 2.4%. Close Quarter Suppress, 6% buff. These are the changes for Corsair. Like, I don't know. Yeah, if you just watch my video from this point, like until this point, what I'm expecting from you is please click that like button on the YouTube. And also let me know what you think about this patch. Do not forget to watch tomorrow's Global Lab patch notes. You know what we say? Do not forget, video is just a game. And now, for PvE only, you can play Drakania.